So today we're gonna be talking about a Burton game for PS2. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge for the PS2. And it was developed by Buena Vista Games and Capcom. Yeah. And one thing I'm also gonna say was that there was also another Nightmare Before Christmas game that came out around the same time. That was for the Game Boy Advance. This game came out in. Usually it says that on the back of the box. Oh well. But the game is rated E for ages 10 up. If you want to look at the box, let's look at the box. It shows pictures. I'm not gonna talk about the box. I'm gonna show it to you, and because when I was a kid, this was my game I played. That, and also because when I first saw the gameplay trailer for it, basically the gameplay commercial for it was the Easter Bunny running away from a monster, and then he was getting sacked, put in the bag. And yeah, that was my first introduction to that game, and I thought, yes, I want that for Christmas. And I got it for Christmas. And this is one game I haven't played this game in years, but, I like this game still. So, let's get right into talking about Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. And also, forgot to remind you, Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, the film, was not actually directed by Tim Burton. It was actually directed by Henry Selick, who directed James and the Giant Peach. It may say it's Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. It's because he wrote it. And it was his idea. So let's get on talk about the game. So in A Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge, the goal of the game is to stop Oogie, and you are encountering a lot of enemies. Basically, the entire game starts with, basically the film where Jack is bored of Halloween. He goes to try to find new ways to scare and also finding his weapon of the game, the Soul Robber, which allows you to either pick up enemies or, stab them with his goo, stretchy hand, or basically you can swing your enemies or throw them. And yeah, there's a lot of great levels, whether it is, some of the characters from the film show up, whether it is Lock, Shock, Dr. Finkelstein, Mr. Hyde, the witches. They own the shop where you can upgrade your system, your weapons. And you can also have a bit of changing your costumes, whether it is you can be Santa Jack, or you can be the Pumpkin King. The game has great use of music, whether it is repurposing songs from the film to the game, changing from "What's this?" to "Oh no!" I think one of the favorite song is I gotta like the "What's this?" Oh no! And one of the songs that gets annoying though is when you're in Halloween Town, you constantly hear the song This is Halloween, or that gets annoying. There's a wide variety of enemies, such as Trick or Treat, which is two different characters. One is a flying one. I think both of them are flying. I can't remember. Sorry. There is also skeleton type monsters. There's also an Ice King and a Fire King. There's also a ghost that you can fight. And yeah, one of the ways to fight, say the orcs, they're skeleton orcs, you fight them using the Soul Robber. You can one of the ways you can fight them is taking their axes, their clubs, and just whacking it with them. And yeah, I mean, what I guess you could say some of the boss levels are actually pretty fun. And the gameplay is actually really engaging. The gameplay is really reminiscent of Devil May Cry, because some of the developers from the Devil May Cry franchise worked on this game. And I haven't played Devil May Cry 4, but I have looked up some details that they use some of, like, say, the Soul Robbers like weapon as the mechanic for Nero's weapon, his hand, I guess. I gotta say, and yeah, the game does represent a lot of the basic, like, the entire game looks like it sort of could be from a stop motion sort of thing. It looks really fun. I mean, it looks fun. It is fun. It can be dark. It has a sense of, like, horror to it. But then again, it's Nightmare Before Christmas. So other details about the game include, like, say, like in the game, you can also collect a bit of the holiday doors. However, once you get them, you can't really go into those holidays. Like, say, the Thanksgiving world, the 4th of July world, or Valentine's Day world. You can't really go into this. One world you can go to was the Halloween world and the Christmas world. The game also, like I said, I'm talking about the Devil May Cry franchise. The game has a system of, like, like a break combo system that is, like, spine tingling, or every time you hit combo, Jack will say something. And also there's a ranking system. After each level, you will be given, like, say, a letter grade, whether it's F, D, C, B, A, or S. And the better you do, the higher your ranking for that certain level. And one reference to the game for the film was, like, say, when you die, Jack is on the grave marker, and not Jack, but Zero is barking at him, going, just barking, and then he says, like, 5, 4, 3, 2, and all that. It says, and when you finally decide to say you want to continue playing, it'll just say, I am the Pumpkin King! Ha 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 ha! And Danny Elfman returns to be the singing voice for Jack. The voice of Jack Skellington from the film also returns. So, and I'm really trying to think of anything else I can think of. Like I said, the boss levels are pretty fun. Whether it's the giant spider, lock, shock, and barrel. I guess my all-time favorite boss battle in the game, though, is the train when you're in Halloween Town. You're trying to destroy it because it could kill Sandy. The one level I was never able to beat, though, was the final battle with Oogie. I was able to get pretty far, but then at some point you have to get the final boss is sort of once you beat him, it goes into a dancing battle, and then you can't miss any key moments or you lose. So that's the only part I've ever had trouble with when it came to this game. So overall, concluding, the game is fun. If you're a Nightmare Before Christmas fan, I'm sorry. I don't know why I want to say Nightmare on Elm Street. Sorry. But if you like a Nightmare Before Christmas, then you will like this game. It's actually fun. If you haven't played it, then I'd recommend it. And it can also get you interested in, unsurprisingly interested in Devil May Cry. But actually, I played this game before I played this game. And this is actually a pretty easy game too. It's fun though. But, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. where next time we will be talking about Ghostbusters for PS3. See you later.